the adventure unfolds. After finishing their tasks on the roof, the party decided to take a well-deserved rest on the first floor before formulating their battle plan to enter the cellar. Following a lengthy discussion and a rejuvenating break, Arden and Reginold ventured downstairs to inspect the ominous iron door. Despite their efforts, they struggled to decipher the runes and glyphs adorning the door. Ultimately, they concluded that their best course of action was to insert the key into the keyhole. With a sense of anticipation, they turned the key counterclockwise, triggering a wave of celebration as the door creaked open, avoiding a massive fireball trap that would have erupted from the dragon's mouth engraved on the door if the key wasn't used. As they stepped inside, they were greeted by complete darkness. Reginold quickly provided a light source, illuminating the room just enough for them to notice a mosaic on the floor. It appeared to depict a demon on one side and a dragon on the other, divided into 4 distinct pieces. After securing the doorway and ensuring no immediate threats loomed, they called the rest of their companions down. Once everyone had descended, the group decided to enter the chamber together. Just as they did, the iron door began to slide shut. Reginold made a swift decision to join his comrades inside, feeling that their fates were intertwined. Inside, they heard unsettling clicking noises emanating from the floor and sensed movement in the western part of the room. A 4-part mosaic was discovered on the floor, 2 dragon heads and 2 demon heads. As they explored further, Orla discovered a peculiar light bulb-like apparatus protruding from the wall. When she touched it, an eerie purple glow illuminated about 2/3 of the room. In this dimly lit chamber, they found a pedestal supporting a beautifully crafted wooden box. However, their investigation was abruptly interrupted as 2 skeletal champions emerged from the shadows, initiating a fierce battle. These skeletal foes proved formidable. Reginold found himself knocked down, but rallied his strength to rejoin his allies in combat. As they fought valiantly against these undead adversaries, more skeletal champions joined the fray. Despite their tenacity and skill, it was a hard-fought battle. Ultimately, after an intense exchange of blows, the party triumphed over all 4 skeletal champions. With victory in hand, they resumed their exploration of the room. They uncovered a mural depicting Emperor Eladane clutching a fiery dragon's egg amidst a backdrop of chained elves. To their surprise, 2 additional skeletal champions had yet to engage in combat. Armed with newfound confidence, they attacked these remaining foes with strategic advantage and dispatched them with relative ease. After gathering up their spoils, including chainmail, shields, swords, and other treasures, they turned their attention back to the wooden box on the pedestal. Elfrish examined it carefully and discovered it was trapped, but successfully disarmed it. Inside lay an impressive cache of treasures, an ornate white helm of invisibility, a grimoire filled with arcane knowledge, exquisite jewelry, and several blue gemstones shaped like celestial bodies. While inspecting the door's interior, adorned with images of moons, stars, and planets surrounding Emperor Eladane, White Fang noticed 2 octagonal depressions that seemed to designed for their gemstones. They surmised this might be their way out. In addition to this discovery, White Fang investigated further behind the mural of Emperor Eladane and found a secret compartment hidden behind the dragon egg. Inside was a piece of parchment revealing that an important key had been moved to Lysel's Tower, located due south of Trollspire, a journey requiring only 2 shifts of travel. After collecting all their findings and treasures, they placed the gemstones into their respective slots in the door. To their relief and excitement, this action caused the door to slide open once more. As they exited, it quietly locked behind them. Notably, the dragon key used to unlock it had vanished without a trace. Returning upstairs to discuss how best to load Badass with their newfound treasures and plan their next moves, they were interrupted by polite voices calling from outside. To their surprise, a group of older adventurers entered through the door of the ruin, introducing themselves as Jamasta, Sandjack, Sprocket, and Optimus. This retired group sought one last adventure in exploring the former Dragon Empire ruins throughout the Misty Vale. After introductions were exchanged and pleasantries shared, both groups separated as their preparations began leaving the tower behind. Descending from the winding staircase at last, they emerged at ground level just as rain began to fall. The party decided to make camp at the base of the spire for the night, a fitting end to an eventful day filled with challenges and discoveries.